Okay, so we are going to start with Windows Intune and oh shoot, seriously. Um, and my email is coming, so let me just. Oh, I haven't shared the screen till now, so I think I'm okay. Okay, so let me share my slide and screen about Windows Intune, which is now Microsoft Intune. Um, and start with okay, it's my slide, guys. So okay, let me just try to share the screen now. It's been millions of years, so uh, where in God's name is the screen? Okay. Uh-huh. So yeah, there it is. And meeting is in progress. Okay, so share the screen, number one, and I hope you will all be able to see that now. And let me get those chats there so I could get some feedback and some information about. Okay, we are talking about the SCCM 2012 integration with a cloud solution by Microsoft, which is Microsoft Intune. Uh, and What is Intune? Windows Intune, which is now actually Microsoft Intune, but you will find many references to Windows. But well, what's in a name? Anyway, that was the live configuration. So editing, sorry. So Windows Intune is a cloud service and offered by Microsoft Online Services, and that lets you manage and secure your company's PCs from anywhere. So you get the idea from here right away that now, suppose you don't have a reliable WAN connection between some of the branches or some remote branches where you have internet connection, and you can still want to control those devices over the internet while the WAN connection has yet not been established, or secure company connection between the two branches has not been established yet. So Windows Intune or Microsoft Intune is also available as a cloud service that can manage our users and computers, deploy applications, and deploy anti-malware, that endpoint protection, as well as take inventory. But of course, there are limitations. Microsoft Intune is not as powerful as some other. Okay, the SCCM 2012, and then there is MDT, and there are other solutions for deployment and inventory of computers, maintenance of computers. But SCCM 2012 is still the uh, most powerful deployment as well as maintenance and inventory solution by Microsoft for computers and images. But since everything is going cloud, and there is integration going on with cloud, with Exchange Server, with Active Directory, whatever solution you talk about, there is a cloud version for that. So this is the cloud version of SCCM 2012, we can say, but it has its limitations. Of course, it's not as powerful as SCCM 2012. um, so the requirements for Windows Intune is, once you've subscribed to Windows Intune, you only need to install the Windows Intune client on your PCs. So I'm gonna go through all those steps. Some of the steps I've already done of getting one of the, suppose our company has a website with our company name, so how to get connected with that Intune, how to get subscribed with Intune services. So if our company has subscribed to Windows Intune, you only need to install the Windows Intune client on your PC. which can be running on Windows 7, Vista, and XP. Once you've installed the Windows Intune client, so it's not SCCM client, it's Windows Intune client. Um, we're gonna
Microsoft Indian client.
Oh yeah, Microsoft Intune client, exactly. So but it's not going to be SCCM client, and we will learn it. We will see that error as well. So and then we're going to remove the client as well and try to install Intune client and try to access that. Then later in part 2 we're going to be integrating Active Directory, which is so integration of any cloud service with any on-premises solution. That's one of the main demands nowadays of every company, that how do you handle cloud. So just handling Microsoft Intune and just handling Office 365 over the internet is not big deal. But when you integrate with on-premises Active Directory services, on-premises Exchange services with Office 365, and Windows and Microsoft Intune, and many other cloud services that are available there, that if you want to integrate them, that's a big challenge, and that's where the real patience and troubleshooting skills come into action. I thought that uh, this should be included, that okay, first of all, what is Microsoft Intune, and then we'll upload an application. We're going to deploy an MSI application from Intune. We're going to try to do all things just the Intune way, so the cloud version of SCCM. Then we're going to try to integrate, which is going to be the same process of integration. For suppose you want to integrate Active Directory with Azure Active Directory. Azure is the cloud platform for from Microsoft. Uh, for any on-premises application integration with cloud, you have to have that. If all the major applications are connected to the Active Directory, so you know our Active Directory has to be integrated with the cloud. Then the application will be integrated, because all the users and computers are basically their records are in the Active Directory, right? So Active Directory will tell the cloud version of the application that these are the computers which are registered to Active Directory, and these are the users which we have created, these are the security groups we have created. So it all comes down to, if you want to integrate, it's the same solution, or the same steps of integration are there, initial steps at least, that if you want to integrate Exchange server with Office 365 or any other solution. So in our case, we have SCCM, which needs to be integrated to Windows in Microsoft Intune. That's gonna be interesting, and it's very in demand in the market, as you see all the new job applications as they go ahead with cloud versions of every application they're requiring now. Okay, so of course this means that so first of all, that we if we our company is registered with Windows Intune cloud service, then we need to install Windows Intune client on the PCs that we want to maintain from the cloud platform. And second thing, it's going to be Microsoft Silverlight, which is a small software that you need to install. That's going to then make the Intune services easily available on any PCs. Of course, this means that another requirement for using Windows Intune is internet connectivity. So every machine has to be connected and directly in contact with Intune. So if we talk about what can I do with Windows Intune, how powerful is it, or what's the scope of Windows Intune, where are the limits? So you can use Windows Intune perform common administrative tasks with your corporate PCs, including making sure they have the latest software updates. So that would be the operating system updates as well as the application updates.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Gregory. How are you, man?
I'm good. I miss you all, guys. Can we start from the beginning?
Okay, let's start from the beginning. What? Huh? God, man. Oh, okay. I mean, hey, welcome, man. So yeah, we were talking about Windows Intune, which is a cloud service, and does in a limited way most of the things or many of the things that SCCM 2012 does on premises. On premises means inside the company data center. That what SCCM does, Microsoft Intune does it on the cloud, and it is offering for now some limited services, and then it's going to be a big thing in the future as well when it adds lots of other major features. But if we know it now, it's better. Then we can just know what got upgraded and stuff. Okay, so what can I do with Windows? Okay, it's I typed everywhere because many of the old articles, not very old, like 6 month old articles, were talking about Windows Intune, which is now changed to Microsoft Intune. So if I say Windows Intune or Microsoft Intune, it's just, new name is Microsoft Intune. Making sure they have the latest. So what does Intune does making sure they have the latest software updates applied. Our suppose we have 10,000 machines and we have MS Office, Adobe Acrobat, and any other applications that we have deployed through applications in SCCM 2012. So Intune can also, if we deploy application from Intune, which we are gonna do today, try to do today, then we're gonna be then it's going to check how many applications. So it's gonna give you the same updates as SCCM 2012 can give about inventory of applications and their updates. Then taking inventory of the software installed on them, what software is installed, just like SCCM it does. Generate detailed reports of your hardware inventory. So SCCM suppose is not set up in some of your branches. In large companies, it's the issue that you have to have so much approval to get SCCM, communicate with lots of other. Suppose those branches are, suppose we are in Toronto and those branches are in some African country. They may have very good internet, but we still don't have secure WAN connection, VPN connection between the companies. So if they have internet connection, which every company branch would have anywhere, so you could just have subscription of Intune and then manage your computers from there as well directly, instead of have creating or until you're waiting for the WAN connection between the two branches is good enough, reliable enough. So monitoring them for problems such as missing updates, and protecting, these are usual SCCM 2012 tasks. So protecting them from malware infections. We deployed the that anti-malware protection from Microsoft. So we had it done with Windows 2012. Now there is that Intune as well, Intune version as well. So providing remote assistance when the user is experiencing difficulties. So over the internet, just the internet connection is required, and if you have Intune services registration, you can remotely access there, and it's secure. It is still company platform, but through Intune, we can have it done just with internet connection. Okay, so um, integration with SCCM 2012 R2. Windows or Microsoft Intune can also be integrated in systems standard 2012 SP1. About that, guys, so quickly I just wanted to, so it was slide 10. So if I go back to this, no, let me just go to the, yeah, this slide. um, so there was a that mistake I had done about, yeah, here I corrected it, but I was typing it in every slide like this, SP1, right? So our SCCM 2012 R2 is not SP1, so spec 1. It was the endpoint protection. So when we downloaded the latest version of SCCM 2012 R2, if you do that, they offer that, oh, you want to install SCCM 2012 R2 only, or you want to install SCCM 2012 R2 with endpoint protection service pack 1. So the service pack 1 was for endpoint protection, which is a anti-malware solution and antivirus solution, right? uh, but it,
Regarding, I have a question.
yep.
Like the migration, which we could not go through
Mm-hmm.
Windows XP to 7.
The issue was with the CCM 2012 R2.
Yeah, if we had a CCM 2012 only.
No, if we got a CCM 2012 SP1
Yeah,
service back
yeah.
then, it had no problem because I found some materials and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't try myself, but there is video and there is
There are many
everything.
videos.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy. Like
Yes. Let's try that together. Then
I
how is
mean,
it? I tried that already. That's what I'm saying. But I need to do it with R2, right? So suppose you join a company, and they have
but the
upgraded to
issue,
R2.
yeah, the issue is with R2. I
Yeah.
mean, if you go with SP1, you
Yeah.
don't have to go back to 2007 SCCM.
No, no.
You
That I told already that it you can do it with SCCM 2012, non R2. It's already easy. We don't have that, right? We cannot go back. If we have joined a company which has 2012 R2 and they tell us, hey, make it happen. We don't know. We upgraded it. Our last admin upgraded it, and it's our job to migrate. So what you do then? There are many videos for that as well, but that's pain, and that's still possible with R2. But yes, you're right. SCCM 2012 only. If it was there, yes, we would have done it,
with
but we don't
R2,
have that.
so you are saying with R2 it's possible?
Yeah, it is possible. It's who said it's not impossible? It's not possible. Not possible. So it is possible, but there are much more steps, longer steps, and every step, if there's something wrong, a little wrong, even if it is right, there could be errors coming. So that's why there we know if we do easier migration, if we can do that, then we can on our own do the XP as well.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so it's SCCM 2012 R2 in order to get. So yeah, what I was saying that that's totally different. What I was saying is endpoint protection SP1 is there, was there. So we now SP1 has been released for 2012 R2 as well. So then we can upgrade. We can just install SP1 instead of writing this cumulative update. So I just wanted to inform that. Um, Please deploy SP1 for CCM 2012. Even if now you go there and try to deploy a new version of 2012, you will still find that endpoint protection SP1 is there. Endpoint protection SP1 is written alongside CCM 2012 in one line because it installs both of these services together. Anyway, I just wanted to say that SP1 needs to be installed now if you're doing and trying to get rid of bugs while trying to do some labs. It's better to upgrade to SP1, which is just download the SP Service Pack 1 and install it, right? So what is Microsoft Intune? And yeah, we were going for that. What are the requirements for Microsoft Intune, and what can I do? We have just gone through that too as well. Okay, Windows.
Amir,
Yep.
Amir,
Mm-hmm.
let's put make it up for me at least.
Yeah, yeah.
So the what's that Intune? Whatever. The Intune, the Microsoft Intune, it's some kind of cloud version of a CCM, right?
Yeah.
And the Intune client is some kind of a CCM client which we install on desktop machines.
So we are still going through the initial information, and when it comes to that, I was supposed to tell that, but since the question is already there, so SCCM client, if it is already there in any of the Windows 7 machines or 8 machines or 10 machines, you have to remove the SCCM client and install Intune client instead to control the computers only from Microsoft Intune. If it comes to
And
that, yeah,
with the Intune client,
yeah.
it does the same what the CCM client did.
No, that is still coming in the third or fourth slide. That what it cannot do.
What it cannot do. Okay, thank you. So it's still and what Intune Microsoft Intune has to do with Azure, with other.
Yeah, that's also coming. You're just jumping, man. You're so impatient. What's wrong with you, man? Let me
Sorry,
go there. So yeah, these are still coming things. I mean, right now, what
I'm
we know,
leaving, man. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. We cannot be in one place with you, bye.
you're leaving. Okay. Um. Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay. So uh, yeah. So what we were trying to say that okay. Windows Intune can also be integrated. I already said that integration is a step that is same for Office, Office 365 and Exchange 2013 integration. First of the steps are few of the steps are exactly the same for that. So we're gonna learn when we do that. That's gonna be good for us to integrate many other types of on-premises and cloud services together as well. That's integration is supposed to be another topic actually, but let's just put it here and learn that too. It's going to be very useful for us. It would align multiple features together. So what it's trying to do is uh, Windows Intune can also integrate with this, allowing for both cloud-based and on-premise device management possibilities. Okay, so we'll know when we get there that when they get integrated, Microsoft Intune and Assistant 12, what they will do. And this is still, we can add here R2 SP1. SP1 is also released now. So it would align multiple features together, but mainly, guys, mainly, this combination is a mobile device management or MDM solution. Anyone knows of any other MDM solution? There are many.
Yes, there are AirWatch, there are BES.
Bez has also now offered MDM solution. Yeah, mobile device management.
And then AirWatch is a
And
famous one.
BlackBerry AirWatch is very famous. Yeah, for yeah all the other platforms. Any other? Do you? There's a
Even like Cisco has one. I don't remember the name of that one, but Cisco has one.
Cisco.
Plus,
Okay, Cisco has one. Cool.
even
Okay.
IBM bought a company who has an MDM solution, and I attended the session, but I don't remember the name of that company.
Okay. So there's another company called Good. The company name is Good. And it also offered MDM solutions or mobile device management solution for all the other devices other than BlackBerry.
The echo is Manzar. Manzar switch his microphone. It's echo. So Manzar.
Okay. So yeah, so MDM, mobile device management. So I really wanted to, I mean, go for if we can test our cell phones with MDM, but of course it requires a lot of testing and a lot of hours of testing for this. But anyway, we get to know that Intune is going to, so SCCM 2012 R2 supports mobile devices management already, but it has it has the on-premises solution, but the internet or cloud side solution, if you want, for mobile device management, like our company applications being deployed in our iPhones and Androids and iPads and BlackBerry phones, then with company security as well and remote wipe features as well. So SCCM 2012 also already has that, but with Intune it gets even more features. Just like MDT, when we integrated it, offered so many more features for creating an image and many other integrations. So Intune would give lots of features for mobile device management as well. Okay, as with most cloud-based solutions, a monthly fee is required for this solution. Of course, we need to have to pay. So, who can benefit from Windows Intune? That's a lot of benefits, but I'm gonna just try to read some of those. So, those who can benefit from, who can benefit? So, those who cannot afford to implement and maintain traditional systems management software like SCCM. So if the companies do not have experts, SCCM experts, or they don't want to pay for that, and they don't want to have SCCM servers available in the data centers, or they're getting rid of all the, they're going cloud, or traditional PC security software such as Forefront endpoint protection. So Microsoft has that anti-malware plus end-to-end security that encrypts your drives as well. If those solutions are not there, then you would go for Intune. Hey, let's just manage our computers. It's already cheap, and let's just go for, all the inventory is gonna give anyway. It's gonna provide us anti-malware protection from internet as well. So why do we keep some big servers from IBM and have that contract for a support contract for per year, and we pay a lot for the hardware changes or anything and data center. So why don't we just go for cloud? Just like anything else, this is also going cloud. So, or who don't have the in-house IT expertise, as we said, that if they don't have a SCCM expert, or they tried 6 months, 1 year, they couldn't find one. Okay, let's go for Intune. Or who are too small in size, too few PCs, and you don't want a expensive solution like SCCM. So then you would want Windows Intune to have your inventory of PCs and maintenance as well, and application deployment. So have their PCs scattered about in multiple geographical locations, including mobile PCs on the road. So you have your business people who are on the road, and they are uploading from their tablets, laptops, as well as phones, all the information. So as long as they are connected to internet, even with the GSM connections and data connections, if there's internet, then Intune can see them, can upload, and or at least take inventory according to the speed allowed. You can have some less maintenance tasks. When they connect to Wi-Fi, then you can connect totally. Anyway, so if you have scattered workforce, and if you have fewer computers and users, but you can afford to have a lot of, so some rich companies, the law companies, they have not many employees, but they can afford all kinds of solutions. They don't want local data center for their for that matter. So okay, they can have that Intune for PC maintenance and user maintenance and application maintenance. Have unmanaged standalone PCs. So in addition to managed domain-based PCs, if you have workgroup PCs, you don't have a domain even, then you can just create. So we're gonna create today also in Windows, Microsoft Intune, all those users and everything. So you're gonna see that you can add directly, domain-based computers as well as work groups. Want to minimize upfront investment in systems management operations with Windows Intune, Microsoft Intune. You don't even need a server to manage your PCs, right? So minimize upfront investment in system management operations. So you don't need physical server. Want to have predictable, regular monthly billing of systems management operations. So it's not very expensive. If you go for SCCM, whoa, that's a big bill. So instead, you can go for Intune, but it's not going to deploy. So this is coming. What it's not gonna do, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, we need SCCM." But then it's again for large organizations or medium to large. Want to outsource their PC management operations. That's where we are afraid of the outsource thing. This word outsource, really uh, is not a good word for IT admins, such as management solution provider. And so then you go for Intune as well. If you're outsourcing and those people are saying, hey, Intune, we manage Intune and we just have one guy doing that, and it will be cheaper for the company in the end. So then, okay, if you go to a new company and they say, okay, we want to maintain our computers, you can suggest SCCM and provide all the statistics. They will see the money already, and then you can go for, hey, there's Intune solution as well, and that's much cheaper. Okay, what don't I get with Windows Intune? So large enterprises generally prefer the control they get with traditional systems management software like SCCM and forefront endpoint protection. So it's traditional, pretty much powerful control you already have on your devices and on the network. Mid-sized companies who want to control and have the in-house IT expertise can use System Center Essentials. There's a another version called System Center, Essentials, which is cheaper for medium-sized companies who cannot afford a lot of licenses, and together with forefront endpoint protection. Essentials always contain lots of very important software in just one server, which are built in, and they just get a lump sum of money. Microsoft just get. So essentials, anywhere you will see it's going to have inbuilt exchange server, inbuilt many things. So SCCM is also there. So they would not need Intune as well. Um, Small businesses and mid-sized companies that don't have the in-house IT expertise can use Windows Intune to manage and secure their PCs. Okay, you don't need, and you will see today, you don't need that much IT expertise as SCCM. We were getting errors on every step in the start. Intune is not that big deal, but when you start integrating, then it becomes a big deal. But there are a few things you can do with System Center and Forefront that you cannot do with Windows Intune. So you cannot do with Windows Intune what? Deploy operating system. Intune does not deploy operating system to bare metal PCs. It can deploy applications. It can deploy forefront protection. It can do inventories, and according to the users, it can deploy all applications and protection. But that's it. It can manage PCs using group policy. So group policy is not involved with Intune, although we're going to integrate, and still group policy can have even a conflict with Wintune policies. Wintune, wow, that's a new name I just came up with, Wintune. So it's Windows or Microsoft Intune. Manage server operating systems. So Intune is all about client operating system. We cannot manage server operating system. It's going to detect the licenses from online, so already it's going to just say so. Definitely with SCCM also, we mostly try to get the client operating system, but no, with SCCM, we in our company we have like 2000 plus servers. So without SCCM, it's going to be, and it had been a big task to just install the software updates, just the Windows updates there. That was a problem with SCCM. It was matter of 1 or 2 hours, what we used to do all weekend. So SCCM on premises is still big deal when it comes to operating systems. It should be there for server operating systems especially. Okay. So we know now that what it can do, who can benefit from here, and what it cannot do. So major tasks it cannot do bare metal. So you still have, if that's not a big deal, then go for Microsoft Intune. But just like any other integration we have done with SCCM, the cloud integration is now the main thing. Nowadays they're asking for anything cloud, if you have experience. So now we get to know that it's not as Microsoft Intune is not as powerful as SCCM, but with integration it can give MDM solution, so mobile device management, cell phones, tablets. You want to deploy all the applications there, and tablets, when they go out, they're not in Wi-Fi. They're connected to not connected to a company network. They would have just internet. Okay, you're still securely deploying applications to those devices. MDM is there. Then Microsoft Intune is just for deploying applications, inventory of users and computers, as well as the endpoint protection. Where to go to open our 1 month trial for Microsoft Intune? So if you have your own company website, not like you're registered to Canadian government, but just website, and an email address for that, then go ahead and get 30-day trial version. So you can just buy a $10 website with your name.com, and you can get 30-day trial version as soon as the website is propagated to all the DNS servers there. and this is the link for the product. So I'm gonna show that now. Then put your address, company name info, and your company website. If you have that, then you can just Google the Microsoft Intune trial, and it's gonna offer you if you have the company name. But I'm gonna show you the steps of if all those website, where to go and what to do. So for that, uh, okay, to open a trial account in Microsoft Intune, you must have your own purchase website domain name, of course, your company name.com. In my case, it was itprofcourses.com that I already had, apart from all the other websites I just purchased for nothing. I've been purchasing. I thought that would be useful, and then I left it. So one of those websites I tried this trial with, and it was cool. Get the Microsoft Intune client installed. Okay, it goes to the client then. So let me drag my lab here. So there is this domain controller, and then there is Microsoft Intune. Let me sign out. Leave this page. So the trial version would start. Okay, that's the whole interface and everything. Let me just close everything here so we could have some idea about the start. So I would just go for you know um, Intune trial. Oops. So this is the website for Intune trial, of course. If we go there, then the trial version, if we click there, uh, so pricing is there, everything. If we go for try now, then it's going to ask you all the information detail. Okay, let me just drag that from there because I want to show you one thing. Oh, Cisco Meraki. Sorry, I just saw it. So Intune trial. Let me just drag it here. I'm just putting it on my laptop browser, and I'm dragging it here. So Intune is there. Try now. If we go there, okay, this is the sign up form. You need to fill your address and especially your website, your company name, organizational language. Okay, that's the organization, and you must. That's why you must have that company name. Other, if you have the email address of your organization, it's okay. Otherwise, it will be dot. So IIT Prof courses in my case, IIT Prof courses dot on Microsoft.com would be the default company name. So if if you're a proper company, you're administrator of a proper company, that would not be a good idea to have on Microsoft trading with all your users. Instead, you should have your company name registered. So I'm just gonna go through all those steps as well. I went through this all. Put my since I had a company name itprofcourses.com. You could just create your own company name right now, and I went for all the form filling. Then I went for now I'm going for sign in and admin at prof courses. If I just go there, the address is showing there. um, oh no, don't forget. So now I'm going to go for this so inside my SCCM server right now, um, since I have and it's very easy process. If you have a company name, this is very easy. So I'm just gonna log into my admin account which I created inside there, IDProf courses. So it's the password is also already saved in the browser.
Today we have 5 students, so let's celebrate it. Congratulations.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah. So I think it's better to meet after 2 or 3 weeks, so we may have more students.
More students. Okay. Yeah, especially I would suggest that integration lab would be very critical. Um, Also, right now if you have your own websites available, uh, I'm just putting it on the video, so you know, you guys could, if when once you just get registered to that, no problem, Rolando. uh, okay, so once you get your website registered to that Intune, you would have to log into the portal. I'm trying to log in now from within the SCCM 2012 R2. I have internet connection, of course. You should have your internet connection there, and it's trying to log in, and sometimes it gives error. Oh, you're not. We have no agreement with you. Sometimes it just gives that slap on the face. But then when we click 2 or 3 times, it just says, "Oh yeah, yeah, you have that trial version going with us. Sorry for that, you know, thing." That's it. So I'm just gonna try to know if if I have that website in my trusted sites. Oh, I didn't. Add, close, press OK, and then I'll try to F5 it now. The website. Let me just log out from all those areas. If you're logged in, of course, from any other browser, you have to log out because it's gonna detect that, and it's not going to open. Let me just go back. It's trying to. Okay, 2 times, 3 times. Okay, let's cancel that. Let me just try to get back again with login, security groups. Okay. Sign in. Sorry, but we are having trouble signing you in. We received a bad request. I didn't give a bad request. God, why are they blaming me for bad requests? I gave a good request, right? Okay. Anyway, so let me just close all the browsers here, so it could just let me securely log in. So I'm just gonna go quickly here and show the dashboard and everything. Okay, that's the overview that I showed. Try now. When I go there, it's gonna show the form, but I'm just gonna try to go to the sign in here, and okay, admin ID professional. So it's still .on Microsoft because okay, this error comes. Sorry, we can't process your request right now. Blah 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 blah. But you see their company portal up there, admin console and account portal. Um, so I can try to go to admin console here. Okay, it's trying to load and verify, and I'm doing this from inside the virtual machine, although my internet is very good. Okay, there you go. So the dashboard, groups, updates, protection, alerts, apps, licenses, policy, reports, admin. I wanted to go to the admin area, and then wanted to show stuff. So I'm just going to. Okay, there is one more thing I want to do here. There was account portal here, right? So I went to the admin console, which will let me do the administration task, but I wanted to go to account portal just to show more things. Okay, yeah, there it is. um, it's a trial version. I have 13 days left. Dashboard is here. What I did was I went to the users and created 3 users, and all the users you can notice are on Microsoft website, which is its own internal website. This means that okay, we don't have our professional company domain registered here. So I went there and did that as well. So I went to the domains area. So when you open your company domain, or if you're an administrator of company domain and you want to have your users like admin at your company domain name, so you have to go through this procedure of verifying your domain name, because that so I did that. I verified it, and there is a procedure for that as well. So if I have a add a domain here, a company domain, suppose Mansur's domain is like yeah, 17 days. It's riscom, right?
Riscom.ca.
Yeah, .ca. Okay. So it's always specify a domain, verify a domain, and finish the domain. And if you don't have a domain, it also says how to buy a domain. But that's so easy. You just go to godaddy.com and get a domain right now. So if we just put riscom.ca and click next, if it's a registered domain, then it's gonna say, hey, if you want me to verify that, then you have to go to the registrar of that domain. In my case, my IT prof courses is on bluehost.com. So but I purchased some domains from the uh, from GoDaddy as well. So I could just go to that registrar, and that would from inside there in the DNS portion. If you are trying to do that, any of you are trying to purchase your domain and trying to do this step, like Intune, Microsoft Intune would verify your domain and register your domain with it. So then you can tell me. Otherwise, these are the steps that would let you just go through that verification of your domain. So why would we do all this? Let me show you why. Um, why I went to this area anyway. I wanted to show one thing here. If you create your users without verifying your company domain from within the Microsoft Intune, what will happen? Your users will show this dot on Microsoft, right? We don't need that. You as a system administrator create users for your company. The company will say, hey, what are you doing? We have a domain name. So after doing the verification, when I go to new user now, so if I create Intune user 02 and go there and control A, control C, and go there, control V. Uh, Before verification of my domain, I had this option, idprofcourses dot on Microsoft. But after verification, oops, sorry, there should be no space here. After verification, now I can create my users with my domain, right, within Intune. So that is what your boss in your company would want to know, see that, hey, create with our own company users, right? And every user of course will cost you of course it's $11 or $12 per month for per user. It's like that. So and then you can add all the job title, address, office phone, and everything for that user, which I'll just skip. But domain verification, then you don't have to go for on Microsoft, you go for directly this. It just took me like 15-20 minutes to do this,
Why we are creating users in Intune?
because it's not integrated with Active Directory. But once we integrate with, then Intune with will sync with our Active Directory through Windows Azure Active Directory. So Microsoft has its own cloud Active Directory as well, and Intune would be connected with our on-premises Active Directory through cloud Active Directory. So that's why I'm saying it's a bit long procedure. But if we do that, this is the same procedure for connecting Exchange with cloud services. Is the same procedure for connecting many other applications with their cloud counterparts. Um, but we need to know what's Microsoft Intune, right? In order to go for SCCM integration, we already know what's. So this is the version of SCCM on cloud. That's why we are trying to know first Intune. So do you want to assign administrative roles? No, nothing. And where's that guy available? Since we are on internet, so we have to just put some of the settings there. And it's 99 of 100 group members. So I already created one Intune user. So it was counting. It has given me 100 licenses already, right? As trial version, which is 13 days left, right? So I can create 100 users right now here. I can put them on the cell phone. I can log in from cell phone from there. There's a software company profile. If you check, if you want to go to App Store, there's a software called Company Profile. From there, especially in the Windows Store, and I think it's an iPhone as well, where if you have the company profile, then it's going to connect you to the Intune as well. That's we're gonna know when once we done this. So click next. and then which email to send it to. So I just put my email, but professionally, of course, I should be putting it to my company administrator at, or Amir at itprofcourses.com. I would be putting that email there, right? So, but once I create that, it's going to send to that email. If with semicolons, I can simply put it even now. Admin at itprofcourses.com. Create. So it has just created with my company domain name now, and not the dot on Microsoft, and the password is here, Zulu. Okay, finish. So one thing, first of all, you have to register your website with Intune, which is a very straightforward process. When you just have to put your company company email address, company website name, and then it's going to let you do the trial version. Once you started the trial version, then this task starts, where you go for users, and you then do the second step of first creating the account and 30-day trial version with Intune. Second thing is you have to get their domain verified. Once that is done, then you can create your users. So if we have already done that, we have created we have verified our domain, then integration process will also be very easy for us. The rest is the licenses, and okay, software is also there. I have already uploaded. I had already uploaded one application to be deployed, but I did not purchase anything. That's why it's not going to show here. Um, so till now, what we have done, we have created our company account in Intune for 30-day trial. Second thing, verified the domain by doing that process of verification. If you did not do the verification process, you need to go and do that, and it will take only 15 to 20 minutes, not more than that. It just took me that much time to get this verified. Click to verify domain. See this riscom.ca. So if we click to verify, it's going to just ask those same steps again. That go to the DNS manager of your registrar and create a text file and put this information and add. That's all. Right away, then and there, it's going to be verified for you. Okay. So second thing is your company domain is verified. Third thing is, now we go down. So I'm going to minimize this browser now, and we are back to Earth. Okay. We are back to our SCCM environment, where I have two. Yeah, Windows 7 client is there, and it's communicating right now. I have two Windows 7 machines here, and the thing is that I want to go cloud now. Okay, so SCCM has maintained good, but my scenario today is first doing in Microsoft Intune maintenance management. For that, Microsoft Intune needs to know what machines do we have, right? So if we had already integration between our SCCM and our cloud service, then Microsoft Intune would have already known that, okay, there are 500 machines here. Okay, no problem. I can maintain some of them, or at least I have the information. I can do the inventory for those. But we want to go cloud only. So we want to install just the Intune application. We want to control these two machines from cloud for now. The SCCM version of cloud, on the cloud. So what do we do for that? If you have, suppose, 10,000 machines, and your boss says, okay, 100 of those machines need to be with Microsoft Intune. So you say, okay, I will go to the portal. I have already gone through the process of this registering my domain and creating some users. What next I need to do is to install the Microsoft Intune client on my Windows 7 machine. And in order to do that, I need to download that client to those Windows 7 machines, and then simply install it. And if it is installed and the Windows 7 machine is connected to the internet, it will be registered, and you can see those machines in your Intune dashboard. But for that, I still need to go for admin console, and I need to download that software from internet. Um, so guys, I would really recommend that you should go and spend $10, get your company name, just come up with any company name of your, whenever you become a boss of that company. We all think that we will have our own business where our IT company name will be this. So create a website and get this 30 days no, it will happen definitely. At least, hope should be good. God. Okay. Ah,
I
okay.
just wanted to share my laughing with you. That's it. Because I'm laughing myself. Man.
God, no, no, no. We have very high hopes. We will be CEO of our own companies, $1 million, $1 billion companies.
Yes, yes, I am very serious about that, man.
Uh-oh. Okay. It's too many
Grisha,
comments
you
now.
man, where are you? RBC took you from us, man.
Yeah.
Again,
Mm-hmm. You were saying?
I didn't get you, Muhammad.
Гриша пропал, ты чё? Вообще тебя не слышно, не видно.
Oh, come on. You gotta translate that.
Amir, I didn't. He said, where are you? We miss you.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
but
Yeah.
no, I don't know. Do we have classes?
No, we didn't, but I'm just
We
saying
didn't
that.
have classes.
हमें
Yeah.
ये कह रहे हैं कि आप गायब ही हो गए आरबीसी जाने के बाद से.
Hey,
I'm
that's
translating it. I'm translating it.
that's good one. That's a good one. So they talk in Russian, we talk in Urdu. Yeah, this secret code. Yeah, no, there was no class. I was away.
and Sagun. Sorry, guys.
No problem. Yeah. So, Roland Sagun, your pair is just.
Sagan is with us. Sagan can understand Urdu. Don't worry.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Roland. Okay.
Ronaldinho, I have to say you something. Okay, I have
Uh-oh.
to give a number. I'm gonna give you a phone number. You're gonna call her and speak
Uh-oh.
Filipino with her, and she may be gonna find a job for you.
Oh, okay.
It's that's good. You explain in that end. Otherwise, like,
Yeah, it was
thinking
resuming.
something.
Now, I need to download the software right away. How do I do that? I go to the admin console here, and then go to the client download software.
But you should. You should not have the SCCM client there, right?
Yes,
You have it.
exactly. I want to show that error actually, because it's not that error will confuse us if we have it already, and there are Microsoft has some mystic way of doing things. The errors don't tell us right away what to do. So I'm just downloading this software now. Download client software from here. Click that, and it's a small software, but what it's going to download is the zip file, which will have actually two files. One is the certificate file, which we must not mess with, and the second one, so let me just save it. So I'll just go save as, okay, only 2 times I downloaded. Okay, anyway, so I'm just going somewhere else. Yeah, here, see, this is the first time. Okay, save, and it's 2 3 4, yeah, it's just 24 megs or something. Okay, then when we go there, there's that Microsoft Intune setup. Right click, extract all. Yeah, it's gonna go to the same folder and extract. There you go, 2 files here. This, of course, is the application or the installation file. This is the certificate that tells us that which website is this client software is supposed to connect to, and who is the administrator, all the information about which website or which why I'm saying Wintune, Microsoft Intune version it's coming from. So the certificate must stay there while we deploy this software to the clients?
I have a question.
Actually, yeah, sorry.
I should have asked that from the beginning.
Yep.
What's the difference between Intune and iTunes?
I, God. Okay. iTunes is a movie and song player for. Oh, okay. Oh,
For
okay.
Apple.
Yeah, here. Okay, so there's sounds coming. Yeah. Okay, so what I was trying to say, Intune and iTunes, yeah. So I know that was a joke, but still, iTunes is just a song service, movie service from Apple, and Intune is the SCCM solution, cloud solution from Microsoft. So we're integrating that. We're trying to first know Intune, then we're gonna integrate later Intune with SCCM, and that's the future actually. So if you already say in your resume, hey, I know how to handle Intune, that is something a plus point. Okay, iTunes, that's a good one. Okay, so I need to install. I downloaded it. I need to install this client to my two Windows 7 machine and one Windows 8 machine. Um, for that, I'm just going to put this particular set of files because I just downloaded it from and I made some changes in my Microsoft Intune. I verified my website, so the latest certificate will have this information as well. I
You
would
didn't answer Grigori's question, like what the difference indeed, like.
I just did. iTunes is a song and video service from Apple, and Intune is a SCCM service, cloud service from Microsoft. God. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah. Intune setup. So if we want to deploy this Intune client to three Windows 7 machines, or two Windows 7 and Windows 8 machine, we need to make sure that all three machines get to be installed. All three machines get to have the client from the same shared folder. I'm gonna share this folder now. I'm doing it manually, one by one, but there are different ways.
Do
Yeah,
you mean that like they all gonna have the same certificate?
they will all have the information of the client. The Intune
Yeah.
client will
I
have
mean,
the same information for all of them. Yes,
okay,
same certificate. Yeah, you're right.
okay, the software is fine, but the certificate,
Has to be the
it
same.
means it's gonna be the whole organization, right? For one
Exactly.
certificate.
Yeah, it has to
Okay.
be one certificate for deployment. Yeah. So if I go back to the slide now, it says here all the those steps which I'm doing. I downloaded that already. Extract the contents. So there are four ways to deploy, and there's a trick question coming to you. Four ways to deploy Intune software. So to manually deploy, which I'm gonna do now just to save time. To automatically deploy by group policy, it's a MSI file. So I could just put on the assign, group policy assign, and easily deploy it when the user log off and log in again. Through group policy, users can
Assign and publish, or only assign?
so it's up to us or approval wise that we want to force it or we want to have it as an option. So we can go for company approval, assign or publish. So it's up to us. How users can self-enroll? Yes, then we have to provide that company portal to the users if we want to let the users do that. And then there is that install the Microsoft Intune client software as part of an image if we have an image. Nowhere does it say that you can deploy it through SCCM 2012 R2 console. Why? Anyone knows the answer for that? It should have said, hey, deploy this.
What is the question actually?
Oh, okay, that's the one. So the question is, SCCM, you cannot. I mean, why does it not say that through SCCM 2012 R2 the MSI file of Intune can be deployed? We're gonna just have an MSI file right now, We cannot deploy it through SCCM 2012 console. Why?
because it is still not integrated with the SCCM.
No. Even without integration, we have an MSI file of Intune, client software, but we still cannot deploy it. Why?
You need additional files.
So the answer is what Hamdan said a few minutes ago.
iTunes?
No, before that, yeah. Okay,
No, it's the client, guys.
what?
The SCCM client is not should not be there. So
Yeah.
there's yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So SCCM
If you
client.
answer the question, we have no idea what the answer, please.
So SCCM client will not be there if you want to install Intune. Intune will not be installed if SCCM client is there. Let me just quickly show you so we could just go ahead with.
Amir,
Yeah.
after like 90 minutes talking, blah blah blah, you are saying they are not gonna be integrated together, man.
I never said that. Without integration, we cannot deploy it. After integration, it's a separate story, a totally different story.
And then after 90 minutes, you know what I realized there? Like,
Uh-oh.
what is the key thing in SCCM?
Yeah.
Sharing a folder. It's must in every class, in every lab.
Come on, Manzar. No. Manzar, we should be honest.
Uh-oh.
We discussed as well the difference between Intune and iTunes. Like it's important, right? It's a very straightforward.
I'm hitting my head with the camera now, so everyone should see that. Dish, dish, and dish. Okay, so
No, I mean you can go for interview for the job and they ask you like this
iTunes and Intune.
question, yeah. The
Oh
difference.
my God.
Thank you, Grigori. Like I don't know.
Actually-
Guys, we
Mhm.
should hang ourselves after this class, honestly.
Oh yeah. Okay. Huh? Okay. Okay. Hang ourselves. Yeah. So lots of nice comments here, but still, let's go with the future of SCCM. Now, right now, it may be insignificant, but it's very important because I saw it in my in some of the job openings. So it has to be included. Okay, so let's go for this Microsoft Intune setup. So I'm just gonna share it with specific people and go for everyone, and read and write if I want to do something from the client side.
See, the most important thing is that.
Yeah, so if you learned this, you don't have to hang yourself today. It's okay. I mean, you learned something today, right? So I'm back in my Windows 7. I'm just gonna go to the shared folder.
To
Yeah.
interrupt you. We are learning that since Humble, man.
Oh, really? Okay, then we should all hang ourselves. You're right.
Yeah. We thought you taught us this very well.
Oh, thank you.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we,
thank you.
we can share even using group policy. We can share.
Okay, you're right about that too.
They're gonna be
This is good
another
thing
long
actually. Like
weekend.
it's very difficult to share the group policy. It's not easy.
Oh, yeah.
And they're gonna be another long weekend this month.
Really?
So, yeah,
Oh,
or next
wow.
month.
Yeah,
Or this
especially sharing right click, even not proprietary and go the right way. Only right click and
So let's assume that, and let's. So I've shared this folder there. Double click that Intune. So when we extracted there, okay, this is the Intune setup. That double click that, and it's going to install. And I'm just going to quickly start this on second server as well, and double click. And okay, run, and on Windows 8 as well. I just wanted to see those machines in my Windows Intune, these machines. So for that, I need to make sure that not only that they are installed, but they are connected to the internet as well, which they are not. So while the installation is going on, I'm just going to go to the internet setting, network card setting, and I'm going to connect the internet. Oh, I need to add that card. So what? First virtual machine. Click add. Finito. Press OK. And second machine it already has the internet connection. Oh, okay, don't do that. Ugh. There's another difference between Intune and iTune that has been shared by Rolando, and I'm putting it on everyone in the chat. That is also another difference. Just the difference of the word N.
I just cannot just keep quiet. Like I need to laugh.
Oh man.
Like I cannot.
So at least yeah, now we know that there's a difference of N here, right?
Actually, we should not hang ourselves. We should shoot ourselves. It's
No, after hanging we can shoot as well. So okay, so
Can we do that simultaneously?
yeah, I just tried to do
One
that.
thing you could do through group policy, the other thing could be from SCCM.
The hanging and shooting or the deployment of client?
Hanging and shooting, obviously. Deployment, the client, we never got any success in that. So
Oh man, what happened? My whole VMware is hanged. Who was praying that this should happen? Come on.
okay, guys. We're gonna have like 30 to 35 minutes break till
No,
Amir takes-
10 minutes.
35.
Why?
Not after 10 minutes. After 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have a 10-minute break. And
Manzar.
8 p.m. we can have a 10-minute breaks.
oh yeah, there's 10 minutes left for 8 p.m. So okay, by that time. So I'm just closing this. Oh. Wow. Serious.
So then you have a break of 25 minutes now.
Yeah, that's why.
I will be I just recovered from the hard crash. Okay, of virtual machines and everything that happens. So I'm just gonna try to get the whole environment. So I was just installing those software there, and I was getting the Windows 7 machines to install that software, Intune software there, and for that I needed internet connection. So I'm just quickly doing that now. The internet connection for both of the Windows 7 and one Windows 8 machine, so we could oops. So yeah, the second is disabled, so we could see both machines on Intune on the cloud if they are registered and communicating, and the process is also not very difficult. So I will just try to get that software. So I'm just Windows Intune or Microsoft Intune software I'm trying to install manually on both these machines, Windows 7 machines, and that's where I was before. Okay, it's starting as well. Wow, it really needed a okay. There's that error that I wanted to show. Installation reported because Microsoft Intune detected System Center Configuration Manager already installed. Because if this is coming here and we don't know what to do, then we're gonna be wasting a lot of time. So that's why I wanted to really show that error here, that if this error comes, then make sure I'm going to the control panel now, security, and the SCCM is there right now. So since I have two or three machines here, so I don't have to uninstall the SCCM client from this Windows 7 machine. I'm just gonna give a command from here, from inside the machine. So this is the finish that Intune could not be installed because there is SCCM client already available there. So I'm going to go to the command prompt and quickly uninstall Windows 7. But there was one setting that we have done on SCCM 2012, that if the machine is domain joined and the client is not there, then first scan. Whenever the scan happens and it does not find that client, it's going to redeploy that client right away, SCCM client. So I'm going to remove that setting, that it should not redeploy that client automatically. So for that, I'm just gonna go to the SCCM console and remove that site-wide installation deployment of client as soon as the client is discovered not to be there on the machines. And for that, I have to just go to that option. I'm also starting the Windows 8 right now quickly. Okay, I'm going back to the Windows to this SCCM, and I'm trying to click administration, click site configuration, sites, and you may have remembered that automatic site-wide client setting is here. Client push installation, click that, and simply uncheck enable automatic site-wide. So now it's not gonna automatically deploy the clients as soon as the machine policy is visited by a CCM client. Every certain default setting is 7 days, but we changed it to 1 hour actually for our just private lab. So after 1 hour, if it discovers that, it's not gonna automatically install the SCCM client. Now I need to go to assets and compliance and check which devices are all communicating, which of my Windows 7. So Windows 8 and Windows 7 machine both are communicating with SCCM client, with through SCCM client to SCCM server. I need to get rid of these and connect those machines to Microsoft Intune. For that, I will go to the first client and go to the command prompt, and what I need to do is I need to go to the Windows folder, cd backslash, first go to the root, dir for content, cd Windows, enter, then cd ccm client. So I'm gonna just type ccm. There are 3 folders inside the Windows by the ccm name. If I press tab, it's gonna start auto completing that. So first folder is ccm, then there's ccm setup. Trying to go for ccm cache was the second folder, third is ccm setup. So I'm inside the ccm setup folder now, and I'm going for the contents, and I'm now going to type the name of the file, ccm, press tab, and exe. I need to go to the exe file, then / uninstall. That's it, press enter. So it's going to uninstall this client from SCCM client from this Windows 7 machine, and the server will also. So I'm just on the second one now, second machine, where here when I just need to confirm if the client Intune is already there. Oh, seriously. System and security operations. So no, the SCCM client is not here. Still, I would just, for the sake of don't want to get any errors, I'm just gonna go for cd Windows, cd ccm setup, enter, ccm setup.exe / uninstall, and enter. And on Windows 8 as well, let me just see if okay. So on Windows 8 as well, I'm just gonna go for uh, removal of SCCM client. So while it is being removed, okay, so I'm already there, so I'm just gonna go to the command prompt here as well. Go to cd backslash cd windows cd ccm setup and ccm exe space / uninstall, enter, and it's in the process of uninstalling this software, SCCM client from there, from the server. Um, so I would want to make sure that if SCCM client is not inside Windows 7 machine, then can I download or install Intune client now? So it's going to still detect, try to go there, detect, and then show that if the error comes, we will know that the client is still there, because it goes slowly. If I go for configuration manager here, and while the uninstall has been run here, if I go to the I click it, but it's not clicking right now, not responding very well. Okay, on the second client where there was no SCCM, I'm just trying to run this Intune client again. If there are some remnants of the SCCM client, if it detects any of the files of SCCM, it's gonna go give that error, the Intune setup. So I'm just running it again just to check if it's there or not. Also in Windows 8, if I go to the control panel and system and security, configuration manager is still there, and action, yeah, that there were two lines of tabs, now there's a single line and there's nothing in action, so pretty much it's gone uh, after giving this command. So and I'm double clicking it and clicking it, it's not responding on the Windows 7 machine. If I go to the SCCM server just to make sure if the clients are removed, device, they will show active, but if they are not there, then whenever they are communicated again, then they will not show as active. So right now I'm just checking those things. While these things are taking place, I'm just gonna go back and turn on the Intune. I wanted to, okay, restore session. I hope it restores my just let me go inside quickly. While the client is being removed from Windows 7 machines, I would want to upload an MSI application on Intune, which should be deployed to those machines once those machines are added to the Intune setup, right? So I'm just gonna go there to inside the Microsoft Intune. While it's opening, I'm just gonna visit the Windows 7 again and F5 that, and if I click that, okay, nothing here. Your computer is already enrolled. Okay. So one computer is in Intune. I just wanted to show all when they're enrolled. I'm just checking all the clients now. Okay, it's really pretty much gone. So I'll try to deploy the Windows Intune client here as well. // SCCM server 02, enter, Intune setup, double click that. So run. Next, let's see if SCCM is gone. Oh, seriously. While I was recording already. Okay. Um, oh yeah, good. So Windows 8 Intune setup is done. It is installed. After removal of SCCM client, Intune client is installed. Um, and right away should it show there? Yeah. So till now, what we have done is that I have removed the SCCM client from the Windows 7 machine, Windows 8 machine. Yep. So after the break, what we have done is we have uninstalled the SCCM client from Windows 7 and Windows 8 machine by giving this command ccm setup.exe space / uninstall. And for that, I need to go to c:\windows, then to ccm setup, then to ccm setup.exe as a file and /uninstall. If you type this on this path, this command, and press enter, it's going to uninstall from there. But in order to do that, I had to go to SCCM server, and I had to go to administration, and I had to go to sites, and I had to uncheck this client push installation option as well, enable automatic site wide client push installation, because when I'm removing SCCM client, I don't want it to be reinstalled again. I want the Intune client to be installed instead of SCCM. So if this is checked, then it would just automatically discover at the policy discovery time, and it's going to automatically install the client again. So I don't want that for now. So I unchecked it just to check the Intune setup. So on Windows 7, it's gone. I'm just downloading this. I'm just installing this downloaded Intune software, client software on Windows 7. I think Windows 7 does not have SCCM 2012 R2 client anymore, so we'll just know right now, because Intune does not install if there is SCCM client software. But I removed it, and by now the installation should go smooth for excuse me, Microsoft Intune. And on 8, it's already installed Microsoft Intune. On 7, it is also already installed, and on Windows 7 other machine, it is installing right now. I want to see these three machines on the Intune dashboard in the machines section. So I'm just trying to install this and make sure that Windows Intune is installed. Once it is installed, so in Windows 8, if it is installed, uh, I'll just keep it. Try to communicate with the, Windows Intune over the internet, Microsoft Intune over the internet. I want it to communicate, so I'll just keep it like that. Windows 8 machine. Windows 7 is actually already communicating with Microsoft Intune, so we're gonna visit the dashboard and confirm that. Okay, good. So Intune is installed on another Windows 7 virtual machine 1 as well. Uh, so all these three machines, or at least Windows 8 by now, should be in the dashboard. Now I'm gonna go back to the SCCM server, and I have opened the dashboard here as well. You don't have to open the Intune dashboard from exactly SCCM server, right? Uh, you're on the internet. You could run it from any client machine or anything. It's not integrated to SCCM server. I could have opened this same website from the domain controller as well, right? It's a just common internet from where I'm controlling this dashboard for Intune. So it has nothing to do with SCCM server for now. Until it is integrated, it's an independent browser access to Intune. Okay, so what I needed to do was, if I go to check if the machines are showing there, so there are groups here, but I would want to there are groups. Inside the groups, there are all users and all devices. um, so I'm gonna go for all computers here. And one devices that need new updates to be approved, one devices with pending update installation. Yeah, but we need to first discover what devices are there. Okay, I already created Windows 7 machines group here, which I discovered. So I'm just gonna go for the devices here now. Okay, so Windows 8 is something I just configured to be uh, you know managed by Microsoft Intune. So it's also showing the time. The rest of the devices, Windows 7 VM01 was already discovered and then removed and then rediscovered, but I did not remove manually. I did not remove it manually from this. So now there are two Windows 7 showing here. I just wanted to see the time so I could delete one of them and know which one is the. So I could just double click that Windows 7, and it's part of the Windows 7 machine group. And if I just go back, go to the devices. So one of them is just repeating, right? So Android production, all devices, all computer. Yeah, it's not part of the Windows 7. It has just landed just like any other new machine. It has landed to ungrouped devices. So now I know at least which machine was the older one and I don't need. So it would be the one that I previously added and then re-added now. So there are two of them, which is not a good idea. So when I click here, the group is showing here membership. So that was a previous machine, so I don't want it. uh, See this retire wipe. It's not a mobile device, cell phone, but the options are here. um, but what I'm looking for is delete, which it's not offering me. I think in the trial version, remote tasks, run a full malware scan, restart computer, refresh policies, but it's not letting me delete it. Oh, if I go there, oh, none of the device I'm able to delete. Must be the trial version. Um, okay. So second thing, I just want to. So the machines are showing. That's the first thing. Second thing is now Intune is taking care over this. So I'm just gonna add an MSI application, which means I need to upload that application first to the Intune MSI application like Google Chrome, and then I'm gonna deploy it on the newly added machines to of Windows 8. Same lab we were doing in the SCCM 2012, but now it's from the cloud. Um, Google Chrome is there, so I'll just go for any other MSI, Windows 8, Health, and the two 7 machines do not have Google Chrome, so I'm just gonna deploy Google Chrome from Intune now. For that, I need to upload that to the Windows Intune. So I'm just gonna go to the apps on Microsoft Intune. Why am I so adamant to just say Windows Intune? Anyway, so already which apps are there I can see from here because I did upload and tested one app, Foxit Reader, and now I'm gonna just try to do that again with another app. If I go for detected software, if since the run has not been done on the machines, it has no reports of the current machines what software are already there. So I'll just go to click overview and click add apps. So so it's just putting some file there, Microsoft Corporation. When I want to add app to launch an application, it needs some local file. I think it's Silverlight. Just to okay, add software, sign in Microsoft Intune software publisher. So it's a wizard that's supposed to open, and it should, before you begin, the first is, yeah, so it's just saying that hey, whatever software you're publishing, is it legal Yes, it is legal. It's a trial version, so we're okay with that. Click next. Now you may have remembered that okay, we can deploy exe files and msi files just like SCCM. There is software installer, msi file, or maybe you want to deploy it from external link. That could be also cell phone app store, Windows app store, iPhone app store. You could just deploy from anywhere, the application to the cell phones from the app store. So okay, we're gonna just go for the easiest one for now. I'm just gonna quickly copy that Google Chrome here as well. It's just that although the steps are easy, it's a bit different and a bit more difficult because now it's open internet. Depends on our speed as well, how it really reaches there, or if there is a problem on the other side, over the internet from cloud to our on-premises machines. So when we go through that, then we only know that it's a bit different from local SCCM deployment of MSI applications. So I'm just going quickly to grab Google Chrome. There it is. Copy and go to SCCM server, full screen, and put it inside the C drive, any folder, software folder. Okay, it's there. So the wizard is already opened. I'll just click browse and go to C drive, local software, and there's the Google Chrome. So it's 41 megabytes, pretty small file. Include additional files and subfolders from the same folder. Nope, this is just one file that we want to deploy. It's just like SCCM 2012. If you have a logo, well, publisher is Google, and URL for software information, privacy URL. We could just give all those URLs as we want. Then there's that other apps or the category we want to put it to. It's productivity. Well, actually, it's totally against that, but anyway, let's just put something there. Next, architecture. So now we're deploying the application, and it's asking if it's 32 or 64. Although I would go for any, or I would just go for 64-bit. Yes, it's compatible for that. And the operating system, there are two types. Actually, Windows 8 already has it, so we're gonna be just deploying it on Windows 7. So I'm just gonna mention Windows 7. Operating system is 7 to all newer operating system. Okay, so we can say that 7 to all newer. If there is 8 or 10, go for that as well. Or we can just say Windows 7 to Windows 7 if it is just asking that. So the policy would be very clear that just Windows 7 is okay. I'll keep it to all newer operating systems. So you know, Windows 8 already has it. I'm just gonna, but that was deployed through. Yeah, that was deployed through SCCM, and we want to see that result a little different from Intune. So I'm just gonna quickly uninstall this just to see. Oh, one more thing. Intune already. As soon as the Intune client deploys on any of the machines, it deploys its malware edition as well. So while this is being installed, I just wanted to know that, yeah, it was today. So Intune endpoint protection is already there. On Windows 8, it's pretty fast. So okay, Google Chrome is gone, and so now I can say that would be okay on from the cloud. That yes, from 7 to above any operating system. Let's see if the all new operating system really, you know, does that. Okay, do you want to provide command line arguments? Nothing for now. And upload. So it's gonna upload first. Wow. See guys, it's so quiet after the Two guys have left, so only those two guys were talking.
I think they are talking in private now.
Talking in private. Yeah. Okay.
One-to-one session.
One to one session. Yeah. So um, after this, it's pretty much if we have registered our domain and everything, then if our clients are permanently connected to internet all the time, then it automatically starts looking for updates. We can create a lot of policies here, but later when we integrate it with Active Directory, it's those policies with Intune and group policy of our Active Directory might have a conflict, and there were some specific issues. Microsoft has already mentioned that there might be a conflict, and in case of Intune policy conflict with the group policy of our on-premises Active Directory, the on premises Active Directory policy will take precedence if there's a conflict between cloud and on premises in by default, but we can change that behavior as well. So it's, well, it depends on our upload speed as well, and then later download as well. Maybe I should have uploaded what 9 megabytes. Just giving the stats again. Okay, even 41 megabyte is too big. So we can already see that bigger applications are should be a no thing. We should have some in place on premises uh, for for example Office 2013. It should not be a good idea to deploy it from Intune. View software properties. Okay, so everything is okay, and click close. It's uploaded and it should be there in the apps area now. Okay, Google Chrome is there. Foxit Reader I had deployed before, and I wanted to actually not deploy it, so I'm just gonna delete it. So at least I should have just one application to mess with. Um, we know that after that we deploy it. There's no distribution point here in Intune, but when we had to introduce an application in SCCM, we normally used to deploy it on the distribution point. So we are going to now. I'm just gonna deploy it after. Okay, so it's crossed out here, Foxit Reader, and later it's gonna just go away. But I'm just gonna see now how to deploy the Google Chrome on those machines. For that, I need to go back to the groups first and check out those machines. Now, excuse me, all three machines do not have. So I'll go to ungroup devices first, and there's one device there because I made a group of Windows 7 machines only. So there's Windows 8 and 7 now. I'll just create another group, just just to create Toronto machines. So just creating another group and clicking next. It will have computers, but it can have cell phones as well if we put all devices. I'll try to put a cell phone, just if it works with our private labs. Start group membership with empty group. Yes, it's okay. Include all computers from these organizational units. If those were in OU or Azure, Windows Azure, or the Cloud Active Directory, we would have gone for that. Or if we were integrated with our on-premises Active Directory, we would have gone for that as well, just to access the OU. If I click now to click browse, it's going for OU SCCM lab. Okay, click add here. For God's sake, where did it catch this? Oh, sorry for the screaming. um, there's that lab OU here. Press OK. And in lab OU, because I did try to activate the synchronization between my Active Directory. So let me just quickly check one thing in my domain controller. If I go for my ADUC directories and computers, in the lab I have Win8 VM02. Whatever, or in computers I have all three of them, and the SCCM server as well. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the dashboard because I was not expecting this link at all, and I need to seriously find out how it got there. Okay. Huh. And why only lab? Why not anything else? Okay. I don't want to mess anything else for now. Include all computers from these domains or organizational units. So we can choose from domains separately or organizational units. If I click browse here, do we have some domains? Okay. Yes, it's detecting this from those client machines which I added. So I'm just adding this domain now. Okay, let's just check it out. Include all computers because it has SCCM server 2012 R2 as well, right? Then so there is include from OU, include from domains, and then there's exclude all computers from these specific OUs and domains as well. So we're gonna I'm just including it just for testing. I did not integrate anything, but include specific members. There is this um, direct membership going on. If I click browse now, there are all those machines which were detected by Intune. So I'm just gonna add all machines here. Click add. um,
I have one question.
yeah,
Like, have you integrated SCCM with Intune yet?
no, not properly, like I was testing that.
So, do we really need SCCM for Intune?
uh, do we need SCCM for Intune?
Yeah.
SCCM domain you
I,
mean, or
why we need SCCM
2012?
server?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To why do we need to integrate? That's your question, right?
No. If we don't want to integrate it, do we really need SCCM software?
Uh,
Server, I mean.
no, we don't. So when it comes to integration, the MDM portion of that mobile device management would be the best thing if we integrate. That would be the best feature. Otherwise, I see them doing much better everything. But we did talk about the scenarios anyway. Um, for all those. One more thing is that I wanted to confirm with this. What's the host name here? Because it's supposed to be host name is, yeah, it's Win8 VM02, which it is detecting, which is correct. So all machines I'm adding which I had. So find direct membership, yeah, include specific members, I'm okay with that. Next, summary, finish. So there is a group, Toronto machines, and I'm going to deploy Google Chrome to this Toronto machines and devices. Would should show all four machines. Yep. Windows 7 Professional 8, and then this. Okay, so I'll go back to the apps. One more thing I want to check before going to apps is updates. We have created a group of all the machines we have. Then there are, since I joined this company name IT Pro, of course, is to the Microsoft Intune. I have been coming to these updates, all updates that have been. So I did not have to trigger anything. It's already on the internet, right? So Intune is downloading all the required updates, all the updates actually, because I didn't need the XP updates. But it's from the time I started this membership of Intune, it's just going on with the updates. and there are every day there are more critical updates and security updates and definition updates. I just need to approve and apply, apply it to the group of machines. So not only I can approve these updates which are already by default available, I can also go for apps and then protection as well, which is endpoint protection. So three things: Windows updates, protection, and applications are what we can directly perform on those computers. But how does it, how much time it takes, does it really happen, what are the errors if there are any? I hope there are none, but I need to deploy this app now, and later I'm going to approve some updates and deploy those updates as well. Let's go for the app and deploy that and see if so till now we have created a group, all the machines are there, and now we need to deploy this app to that group. So manage deployment. So it's like that collection is there. It's not called collections here. It's on Microsoft Intune. It's called groups, Toronto machines. But still, we know that we cannot deploy bare metal. We cannot deploy OSs. We can just deploy applications and updates, right? Software is the only thing. Apps is the only thing it does, which actually group policy also does. But this is from internet, right? So there are many benefits to this. So I'm just adding this Toronto machines. Click add, next, and now it's asking deployment. So I'm just gonna drop down this menu, and either it's uninstall or required install. So I'm just gonna go for required install here, and deadline is as soon as possible. So it's very simple uh, interface here to select options, unlike SCCM, but SCCM is still much more powerful, of course. Click finish here. So I just had required installed and as soon as possible, which it just took that time according to the GMT. uh, so as soon as possible, right? So I'll click, if I go for custom, it's gonna then give me, okay, 8:53 is exact time according to the GMT. It's like this. So yes, click finish. So deployed, yes, and manage deployment, add app, then we can go for dashboard and check the health, the apps, updates 0 required, mobile OS 0 required for now, endpoint protection. So there are alerts here that give us one active notice. So let's go for active notice here. Changes to user experience for conditional access. Okay, this is just a notice. We're updating the, we're updating the experience for iOS, Android, and 8. So it's just an error from alert from Microsoft Intune, which is, so what I'm trying to know is what's happening to my software. While I have deployed the software, I would want to see also the, if I could deploy the updates while the software is being deployed. Inactive mobile device, mobile devices, device health, apps. Okay, let's go there. What are the alerts for? Oh, it's just going directly to the apps. I wanted to check view detect software, manage apps, alerts. I'm just gonna try to go because it's, I don't think it's gonna give me, okay, there you go. One alert type, client software deployment failure. Client software yesterday older than 48 hours. This is now one alert types. So critical view properties. So there is this view troubleshooting information. Yeah, there is a very rich view troubleshooting information, and it gives you a very good idea of what's going on here. Okay, not very good, just very good. What to do if client installation fails? Then there are other areas. Get notified by Microsoft Intune alerts when there is a problem. If no client software deployment alerts for the computer. I just waited yesterday, and there was an alert, but I just give it a little time, and later it was installed in this machine, the Foxit reader, right? This one. And after I just gave it time, it just installed the Intune endpoint protection as well, but I did not approve the update, so it did not install that. So I have already sent the Google updates. I just want Google Chrome, sorry. Now I just want to go for approving the updates, so I could record the result later as well, and track all the for the record of the video. I'm gonna track all the issues with the installations if there are any. But I want to approve the updates as well, a few of them or one or two of them, just to have an idea about how to. So add updates or automatic approval settings, classifications and products, configure updates. So updates are downloaded just on Intune or are available, but of course we need to configure it if we want to deploy it on the machines. There's add updates. After adding updates, you can deploy it to devices, and then there is configure updates. If I go for click add updates, and it's gonna run a wizard. And I should have removed all those Office 2013 updates if I don't have an Office 2013 or Office 2007. If I have latest one and not the oldest one, if I want to add, okay, that's the if I have a package of updates that I want to upload. Sorry, I don't need to go there. Configure updates. And that's where we're gonna choose that don't download everything, just go for what we have right now. So definitely, just like in SCCM we had to choose, here I have to uncheck many of the things that it is downloading, and I don't need those, although it's on the web, it's their storage, but they also give storage, online storage as well, right? So we will have to save some money of storage by unchecking those options here. So I don't need Office right now, so it has checked all the Office. Yeah, I need Silverlight and Windows 7 and 8, that's all. System Center, I could deploy that. So there's Windows here. I would just go for Windows 7 and 8, that's it. And Windows Live, works. Yeah, it works. Okay, critical updates and service packs, not now. Save. And automatic approval rules. So if I go to new, I just want to approve it for those machines, so I'm just gonna go to new here and describe the new role. Approve Windows 7, 8 updates. Next. Specify which products are affected by this approval rule. Seriously, I did specify that already. Go down. Do I have to select those again? Oh yeah. Did it select anything else? So above what I did before, it did not, consider those, that setting. It's a totally new setting. Critical updates, I'm just gonna go for security updates, common updates. Okay, next. Now it's asking which machine. So Toronto machines, yes, go ahead and deploy Windows 7 and 8 updates there. Enforce an installation deadline for these updates. Specifying a deadline may result in computer reboots. Yeah, okay, no deadline. Go ahead, next. And this is summary, click finish. So we have an automatic approval rule here, and I'm just gonna run it now. Select it and then and click save. While this is going on, and there are those administrators, there's a tenant administrator, there's a service administrators and device enrollment managers. So when we integrate, we're going to go for all those as well. Then there is mobile device management, MDM, separate console that we need to enable first in order to play with the devices, manage mobile devices. We can do that. Company portal is that user can connect there and know information about which company, and there's a URL, support URL we can give for different software installations, and we need to come up with that company portal with all that information. uh, so it already, Microsoft Intune company portal website is where the user can connect with their credentials, and when I click there, it's just this information, but we can give more links to other software installations and downloads. uh, so for now, what we have done is we identified some computers, on-premises computers on the cloud. We created a group for that. We deployed an application which we still need to see. Well, I saw it after a few hours. the the Foxy Twitter was there, but it should not be ours. And of course, that's what we need to know how it really works when we go with just obvious configurations. So we uploaded the app, we then deployed it to the group called Toronto Machines. Then we click updates. We selected Windows 7 and 8 updates, and we also made a automatic approval policy to deploy it to the Toronto Machines as well. So there is a lot going on here right now, and we need to see what's going on, what happened to that software. So overall, we get to know that the cloud version of SCCM 2012 R2 has is beneficial, is useful. Thanks. Okay, so it's very useful when it comes to that you don't have the proper technical support, or your remote branches don't have the reliable WAN connection that the SCCM could connect to, so you could go directly from internet, get your company registered here, and make the inventory, deploy some smaller apps, at least keep the updates centralized, and have the inventory of remote branches, how many computers are still there, and what is the condition of those computers. Are they have are they fulfilling the company compliance policies. So but it's going to be adding more features in Microsoft Intune later. uh, the benefit where the biggest benefit nowadays would be the mobile device management that it's going to perform after either independently through the internet, or after integrating with the SCCM 2012 R2. So we're gonna try to do both. I'm gonna try my best to get a mobile device or cell phone added, because it's gonna be Wi-Fi. So if SCCM catches that, and SCCM is integrated to Intune, then we can just catch that too. Or if we can directly install that company profile software in our iPhone or Windows phone, and then try to get connected with the Intune directly. So the device should be showing here as well. So I'm just gonna try my device, but before the next session, I would recommend that at least create your own website and get registered with Intune, and at least do this much with your SCCM environment, so later we can connect and check the results of each other, how it went, and what's going on with the software that you have deployed. So I just wanted to uh, do a little go through with the main dashboard, where we are going to integrate our Active Directory with the there was that. Okay, I opened the pages again. So let me just get to that page, Microsoft Intune here. If I click there, so how to integrate the Active Directory with Intune, and ultimately the SCCM 2012 also with Intune. So for that, I wanted to go to the main screen, apart from the admin screen, where there are steps that we need to follow to integrate Intune with SCCM 2012. But guys, let me know if you need help with you've created a website, and then you want to configure it with Intune and then download all this. So even doing this bit in your company, this also is a good POC, or you could just show how it works to get this into your company and show off your skills. um, so the integration wizard is tough. Oh, okay, now let me get to the admin console then. And then go to the Active Directory integration area. Manage your portal, storage, device enrollment, managers. Nope, it was not here. Oh yeah, dashboard. Sorry. System overview, getting started, and I just went to the right side of that, and there is getting started. Sorry. Mobile device management forums. That page that started the first. I think I have to log out and then come back in, because from inside I tried before as well, struggled, and it did not show me that page. So any questions till now, guys?
I have to do it myself, then I may ask some questions.
Okay, so for now this is we're just waiting up for those software to come down from internet to to the devices, and the Google Chrome was, I think, not a very good choice. I should have just had some 2 megabyte or 10 megabyte application instead of
But Google Chrome is also a small app. It's not a
yeah.
big app.
No, even Foxit Reader took some time, considerable time. Uh, so and Intune also, other Intune endpoint protection services, that also took a little time. I need to just keep the applications up. Programs and features, Silverlight, and then show it. Control panel, programs. Okay, Windows 8 is fast, much faster than Windows 7 trying to deploy that. So it just deployed it right away, the Intune endpoint protection, which was not there before, because I introduced Windows 8 just now, today, in the class, and wanted to know the exact time of that. It's not showing me the exact time. No, I don't want to uninstall that. So Windows 8 hopefully would get the Google Chrome much earlier if I have the alerts not showing this critical. error. If there is no error, then it's gonna go ahead. In 7 SCCM server 2, it's servers it doesn't handle, and in server 1 it's, oh, that was yesterday, this is today, and it's 8:20 when I actually deployed it. So we'll try to see this and update this video, but for now I just wanted to go for integration tips only, because we're gonna not perform it now. Sorry, but we have been having trouble signing you in. Oh, okay. So if there are no questions and you want to still see, it's okay. Otherwise, that's it for today. uh, we just wanted to check Windows Intune first, then later we're gonna see the integration, and I'll try to add some devices here as well, right? So if you wanna see it troubleshooting, it's okay. Otherwise, if you wanna go, it's okay. Let's see. In fact, I
I actually want to record it. That's why, like,
okay,
I
that's
had
okay.
to see.
I wanted to. I'm just on my iPhone, and I wanted to go to that app store to check that company profile. Now I cannot show you the iPhone thing, but I'm doing a commentary here. But here on the website, if I want to add that, then I need to enable the mm, cell phone management as well. So I'm just going to enable that MDM. Manage mobile devices. It says that use Microsoft Intune to manage my mobile devices. Selecting Microsoft Intune to manage your mobile devices cannot be easily changed or undone later. Yeah, whatever. Do not select this option if you want to manage mobile devices from some other devices like SSN 2012. We wanted to manage from there as well, but 2012, it's Microsoft says it's easier with this if we integrate this, if we manage and integrate that. Additional device. So iOS, enable the iOS platform here, and we need the APNs or the certificates. So I am searching for that software called company profile in my iOS. Company. So download a certificate signing request for an APN certificate. This certificate has to be in the cell phone, in the device as well. Um, Renew the APN certificate in the Apple Push Certificates portal using the same company Apple ID that you used to create the APN certificate. Apple Push Certificates portal. Upload the APN certificate to Microsoft Intune. So let me just company. Oh, Microsoft Intune company portal is there inside Apple iOS App Store. Microsoft Intune company portal. So I'm just gonna download the APN certificate request. For Apple phones. Documents. As mobile device management, upload an APN certificate, download the APN certificate request. I downloaded it. I would want to push it to my cell phone. Okay, there it is. Microsoft Intune company portal. So if you have iOS Apple device, and if you just type Microsoft Intune company portal in the App Store, so I'm downloading it. Okay, I have to create another video for that, I guess. I'll put a camera in front. Okay, while this is going on, I'll just check the client machines. That was, oh, that's also today. Intune endpoint protection. Because I was messing with it yesterday. Okay, so why is it not here? Okay, nothing on the first machine. Third machine. Endpoint upgrade. Well, we can just check if downloads are going on. Let me just check anything live for alerts. One instance. It's 820 only. Changes to user experience with permission access. Oh, it's on that first machine where we did not see. Microsoft Intune company portal. So I'm just downloading that. It's about to download in my cell phone. There are error codes there. Okay, there's one troubleshooting here that the so user can communicate. So I'm just gonna open a new tab. If that client device can communicate with this website, manage.microsoft.com. So I'm just gonna go to Windows 7 just to make sure that it is communicating with manage.microsoft.com. If it is communicating, or if that website opens, this means that Intune is connected with. So manage dot microsoft, was it Microsoft.com? Let me check again. To have endpoint protection. I don't want to see the names here. Oh, so if so it says https manage.soft.com. Oh, your computer's already enrolled. So if the client machine is communicating to this site, that means, yeah. Oh, now user must have the, username for that. So I have created some users there. I'm just gonna open that from that user. I had a company user called Intune user01 at itprofcourses.com, and the password was given by that website. So I'm just gonna go to the users area and get that password for that
नमाज पढ़
user.
लेंगे पढ़ने फिर खाना खा ले
So I have 4 users here, and new properties. I'm just gonna log in from this one user. Actually, I wanted to change the password. Okay. What was the password for that user? No device has been loaded to this. So if the user gets to log into that site from that Windows 7 machine, it's so it will confirm that Intune is still connected with the correctly, and the Google Chrome is still downloading. Create group from selection. Okay. So if the devices are not alerted yet. One devices that need to new updates to be approved, one device that are not protected. Endpoint protection. So update status for one device. Okay. 20 new updates that need approval. Retire, wipe. Remote task, create group selection, link user. If I want to link a user to this device, I'm going on Windows 8. I'm just connecting iTunes user 01 to this device. So this user is now so this user can be seen as using, or Intune would know that this user is connecting to this device. So internet user 01 is connected now to this computer. Okay. I don't want to create a group now. I just connected internet user 01 with that. So there is also Windows 8 portal here from where we can install company software. If I go to this is the store, but it tells me that no, you have to log in from different account and try again. So why is the company store not accessible? I can go for switch user. Go for Intune user 01 at itprofcourses.com, and then if anyone else was doing that, I would have asked, confirmed certain things. I want to log in from a user, but overview, administration, updates. Okay, I'm gonna add Intune user as a service administrator. So, full access. At the user whose credentials you entered does not exist in the administrator console. Access permission. Recipients.
What we are doing right now?
I want to get this user to log in from this, and that window that I wanted to open, there's a problem on the Microsoft site. They're not letting me in, and they're saying there's try again later. So if I go to my Intune website, it's not letting me go to the user portal. There was a message that there's a
Log in
maintenance
as
manual.
a admin or what?
Yep, user, yeah, as an admin, it shows another dashboard as well, other type dashboard, which is just a user portal, just for creating users and domains, registering domains, which I showed in the start. So I'm just gonna log out, sign out from here, and then
So where is the user photo? It's not here.
no sign out. No, there is.
Admin. I guess you'd have to go to the admin.
No, I went there and searched. Okay, let's go again. When I sign in, then it shows me again, and that time it was not showing.
So
Manage your account.
manage. There was a link. Sign in.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. This is the users here,
Users.
and then internet 01.
It is on Microsoft Intune.
Yeah, this is Intune. This is not
On
related
Microsoft.
to. Yeah, this is on Intune itself. Last name, and I should have changed the password. Sign in, status, learn more about licensing, group details. What it God's name? And it was backup of course it's not this. But where in? Okay, if I go to manage subscriptions, I wanna change the freaking password.
You didn't save it, right?
Okay. At that time, it had given me the password. I did not note it. Oh, reset password. Okay. simple. Okay, reset password. You want to autocomplete the remembered stuff.
Reset password.
Send. Oh, seriously? It's gonna send me an email for that? Okay. Oh, there you go. Temporary password. Okay. Yowo 5658 and capital Y. Yowo
Copy it
5658.
in a Word file or maybe.
Yeah.
Well, you see, you're typing itprofcourse.com where, like, on your portal, it was
It was on Microsoft.
only, yeah, on Microsoft.
Oh, then I didn't save it as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Microsoft. Oh,
Settings.
settings. Uh,
Now see.
oh, thanks.
Try this password.
Yeah,
And I guess it will take some time in some device.
yeah, to reach here. Okay. Reset password.
Why you are resetting it now?
ID Prof courses. I can try again. And do you remember the password? I did not write it actually. That's why. It sent me an email. It's in the email. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, reset it because it was temporary password. Maybe it's not no longer valid now.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Maybe I'm not sure. It's capital Y-O
Because
G-O 5856.
yeah, I received that password on my email.
Okay, try that now.
Yovo 5658. So I did not reset it till now. Intune user 01 idprofcourses.com and YOWO 5658. Alright, seriously. Intune user 01 at idprofcourses.com. So this,
Like, but I have a question. Like,
yeah.
why it's gonna log into the web-based Intune? You don't
Oh,
have any local repository
see
to
this.
sync with it?
So if I just go to the web base now, let me do there. Company portal, it should log in because that company portal is connecting to Intune.
Which company program?
So manage.microsoft.com. So I had that link here. Yeah, this one.
No, but why you think that it's gonna log in?
Because it's not Intune.
It is
I
gonna
create.
log in on.
No, see, I created a user in Intune, right? So Intune
It's
should
fine.
be,
Just try to log in here.
yeah. So, okay, so that was temporary password. Now it's saying again, change it.
Yovo 5658.
And then the class password, I'll just give simple.
I don't think so. It's gonna accept it, but let's try.
Why? ABC shift 1 2 3.
Oh, yeah,
It's a very secure password. Username not recognized. This user account is not authorized to use Microsoft Intune. Contact the system administrator if you think you have received this message in error.
so it will take some time
Yeah.
to sync with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying for the application, for the updates. That's why I need to keep the video up, or I'll have to pause it, not
Okay,
stop the
then
video.
when you will like finish with your video, just send it to me, then I will upload your video.
Yeah, just like that. And yeah, that's what I was trying to say, show here as well, the Active Directory synchronization. There's, if you go to the setup here, then there are single sign-on, and that connects to Windows, actually the Azure as well.
So we are
And
going to show it right now, or
oh, that's long process. It can't be. It's not.
the
It's a
next
separate one day
next
just this
class and
topic.
last
Yeah.
class,
Yeah. Next and last class it will be this.
next Thursday, hopefully.
Uh,
I mean, coming Thursday.
yeah, coming Thursday or Sunday. So if I'm
Sunday.
able to do that by Thursday, because I have been doing that and it requires a lot of stuff.
Okay.
But so I'll try to do it that by this Thursday, but I'll update by tomorrow
But
night
do it
or
quickly because you only have 13 days. Like your
oh yeah,
trial will be
that's what I'm
expired in next 12 days.
exactly. You're right. All right. So we're gonna just I'm going to update that video if the software has already uh, you know deployed, and update some more stuff when the software is there, that it what else it's added to. So operations manager agent, it when you go for Intune, the SCOM or SCOM agent is always deployed there. That's something from coming from Intune directly, uh, that you would see instead of SCCM you would see SCOM, SCOM manager. Okay, so oh yeah, see there was nothing there before. Now Intune endpoint has reached first. Google Chrome is in the way. On Windows 7 machine 1, on the second machine, um, still just Intune endpoint. On 8, just wanted to update that what is already there and what are we waiting for. Programs. Yeah, everyone just got Intune endpoint protection till now. So I'm just gonna keep the machines alive, and when the Google Chrome is there, I'll try to go for the logs and check the dashboard and record it in the video. So, and yeah, this is the link that the users, the machines, from the machines we should check. That's one thing. So anyway, we'll then I'll then send this, and also the next final session we're gonna try to do with integration, which is actually not a SCCM specific topic. The topic later is SCCM specific, but this integration will be pure Microsoft cloud integration thing, which we should all know.
Okay.
All right. Okay. See you guys then.
Bye.
Bye. I'm pausing it. Okay. So we wanted to know about the Google Chrome being deployed from the cloud, Microsoft Intune into Microsoft Intune, then into this Windows 8 machine. So first of all, I wanted to mention that Google Chrome is there, but how it got there. It's supposed to be a required installation, but it kind of got installed in as an available one. So I had to manually download this application as a update. So okay, one thing is that when Microsoft Intune is installed, it installs, if I open the slide, what it does during the what does the Microsoft Intune client install during its process of deployment. So it enrolls our computer to Intune, submitting inventory, load hardware and installed software, configuring Intune policy including installation of endpoint protection, and installing Microsoft Intune Center. So let's see if this was installed. And it's been quite some time since the devices have been connected to the Intune, so I'm just gonna go and check and search for Microsoft Intune Center, and there it is. So there's that company portal that we could go to for links to support and phone numbers. Um, the Google Chrome, there's that set of updates alert coming in. So if we click for check for updates, um, it's offering Google Chrome as an update. So I have just started this one, so I'm just gonna go for the other Windows 7 machine until it comes up and says there's an update or updates. Let's go there to the first machine that was also waiting for Windows Intune. So I'm just gonna go and search for and start typing Microsoft. If the it's not micro, it's micro. And there you go, Intune Center is deployed already. And through this, it's also saying check for updates, and there is one update. So I'm just gonna click check for updates while I am going to the second client, which was already checking for updates, and it also hasn't reported yet. I did the same thing, check for updates on the Windows 8 client. I already have that Intune Center, and when I checked for update, it installed this update, Google Chrome software itself, the MSI software which we uploaded. So I'm just doing with the other machines, and it is taking its time to deploy, to download. First communicate with Microsoft Intune, then checking what it has to offer, and then will give us the report. Then also we have endpoint protection, start Microsoft Intune endpoint protection to scan your computer for malicious software if you want that. And also request remote assistance via Microsoft Easy Assist, so we can remotely access the screen and check for Microsoft services, especially the remote assistance. Okay, I'm checking the other one as well. Just when it stops the giving the report, this scanning, then we will know that what it has to offer. When we download and we just click and let that update be downloaded, then we will see that it's that application which we uploaded there in the first place. So I'll pause until it stops the scan and give us something to download.